Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Jen and I'm a stay-at-home wife and mom. In today's video, I'm going to be answering a homemaker tag. So super casual today, nothing too crazy. I have a whole list of questions right here in front of me. So if you're ready, let's do this. Okay, so question number one is, have you ever had anyone say anything negative to you about staying at home / working from home? So no, not to my face. I don't think anyone's ever said anything negative. Usually all my friends are pretty supportive of what I do and have yet to meet anyone with any sort of negative comment. But like I said, no one said it to my face. So number two, what is your favorite / least favorite part of staying home? My favorite part is definitely making my own schedule. I get to get out of bed and not feel like I have to get ready for the day right away. I can stay in my PJs, which is pretty nice. But my least favorite part, I think it's harder to make friends when you're staying at home. I'm very much an introvert, so that's not the biggest issue for me. Since my husband's in the military, it's harder to make friends, especially when we're moving all the time. So being at a job would obviously help that situation. But again, not the biggest issue. Okay, number three is, what is your favorite / least favorite chore? My favorite chore, gosh, I don't know if I have one. I mean, they're chores for a reason, right? So, I mean, there are certain chores that are more satisfying after I'm done with them, but I wouldn't say they're my favorite chore to do, you know? So I don't think I have a favorite. My least favorite would have to be folding laundry. I can wash laundry all day long, but when it comes to folding, I take forever just to get that done. Thankfully, my husband's so gracious and he lets me kind of get away with that for days. But yeah, it's pretty nice. So folding laundry is definitely my least favorite chore. Okay, so number four is, what time do you wake up / go to bed? I wake up probably around 7:30 during the week, and then on the weekends my husband and I tend to sleep in a little bit later, so 7:30, 8 o'clock is when we usually get up. But at nighttime when I'm going to bed, I like to be in bed by 10 p.m. I work as much as I can after Cam goes down, but 10 o'clock is usually my cutoff time. Sometimes I go past it, like 11 p.m. if I have a lot of things to do that night, but typically I like to be in bed by 10 p.m. Do you put anything on in the background while you clean, work, cook? No, actually. You would think I would want to put music on whenever I'm doing chores and stuff like that, but I think it's because when you have a toddler all day and you're talking to them and they're talking to you, that sometimes I kind of miss my silence. So whenever I'm doing chores, I like it just completely silent. It's kind of funny because you kind of take for granted being in a quiet moment. So yeah, when I'm doing my chores, I just like it to be completely silent. Okie dokie. Number six is, do you get dressed most days or stay in PJs? I pretty much stay in my PJs. Unless I have to go somewhere, then I'll obviously get myself together and look presentable. If you watch my vlogs, you know I don't wear anything besides pajamas. But pajamas for me is like a sweatshirt and sweatpants. So I still think I look presentable, but I'm definitely in my PJs. Number seven, how often do you do your hair and makeup? I'm very low maintenance unless I'm filming a video like today. Then I like to get dolled up a little bit just so it's not too scary for you guys. But for the most part, I really don't care to do my hair and makeup every single day. Number eight is, what is your trouble zone or area in your home that needs the most help? If I'm reading this question correctly, I'm assuming it's asking if there are any like really messy spots in our home, which there isn't. I usually am pretty good at picking up the whole house. Well, maybe the guest room. Sometimes the guest room is just, well, only because I tend to just leave it messy until we have a guest stay with us, right? Sure. So yeah, the guest room. The hubby's keeping me company. How often do you find yourself getting distracted? Every so often. I mean, when you're home and you're with your toddler and you have no other interaction or social interaction, I'm definitely guilty of checking my phone and, you know, seeing what's going on social media, but I try not to around Cam. But yeah, I mean, I'm human. I totally get distracted. So do you enjoy staying home, or do you miss going to a job every day? You know, my ideal situation is to maybe do part-time at a workplace and then part-time home. But for the most part, I really do enjoy being at home. If I had to pick being full-time or stay at home, I would much rather stay at home and be with Cam. So definitely staying at home. What is your never-ending chore? My never-ending chore is definitely laundry. I feel like I'm doing laundry every single day of my life, and obviously folding is my least favorite thing to do. So I just feel like constantly there are piles and piles of laundry to fold, and it's just haunting me every day. So that's my never-ending chore. Okay, number 12. There are 20 questions, guys, just FYI. Number 12 is, what is your favorite way to relax or have me time? Definitely in a coffee shop and just getting lost in like editing and making videos and creating things. That's, I feel like, energizes me the most. And obviously I love coffee, so being in a coffee shop just makes me really excited, especially a cute one. And if I had a big tub, I would love just to take baths all the time, but we're working on that. How often does your husband chip in? I have a great husband. He chips in quite often. But in all seriousness, my husband really does chip in as much as he can. A lot of the times when he knows I'm stressed, he'll definitely pitch in even more, and he's great. So it's definitely nice to have a hubby who is willing to pitch in all the time. Was that heartfelt enough? Okay, number 14. When do you find time to do chores? That is a great question. I do chores mostly during Cam's nap time. That's really when I can get stuff done. Since she's down to 1 nap a day, she typically takes like a 2-hour nap. So I'll just like bust things out during that time frame. That or in the evenings, but I try not to do chores in the evenings, especially since the hubby's home and I don't really want to spend time doing chores and when I can be hanging out with him. Okay, number 15. How do you balance being a homemaker and creating YouTube content? That's a good question. With the help from my hubby, for sure. He'll look after Cam when I need to make videos. I do it during Cam's nap time. Then I try to edit during the evenings. So I really try to make time to create content and do things for my YouTube and social media. It's something I'm really passionate about, so I do make the effort to make time for it. So I feel like if you're passionate about something, you will definitely make the effort to make time for it. Number 16, what is your favorite room in your home and why? I would have to say the dining room is probably my favorite in this home, just because all the natural light that comes in. I'm such a sucker for natural light, or any room with natural light, so definitely in the dining room in this home. What is your least favorite room in your home and why? I don't really have a least favorite room in our home. In this one, at least. I think every room is pretty nice, so I don't have a least favorite room. Number 18, do you feel your home reflects your personal style? Why or why not? Yes and no. So like I said, since we're moving quite a bit, I have yet to make one particular home like our home. I don't do anything too crazy just because I know we're gonna be moving again. So obviously our home has our things in it, so yes, it does reflect our personal style in some ways. Since it's not our permanent home, then I don't really go above and beyond to make it truly our dream home. So yes and no. Number 19, what does your home smell like? It depends. Sometimes it smells like pine trees, sometimes it smells like the mountains, sometimes it smells like autumn wreath, which is one of my favorite Yankee candles. Yeah, so I think a bunch of different things, right? Clean. I'm hoping it smells clean ultimately. And the last question, number 20, is what is your strong point and weak spot when it comes to homemaking? Gosh, my strong point, so cooking, that's one of my strong suits for sure. I feel like I'm able to think of flavors in my head when I'm about to like make a dish. So I definitely think I'm a pretty good cook. As far as my weak spots, I can be a procrastinator. Obviously with the whole laundry thing, I can take days before I'm actually folding the laundry. The laundry will be clean and dried, but it sometimes takes me days just to fold it. So that's definitely a weak spot of mine. But like I said, laundry is my least favorite thing to do. Alright guys, so that's it. Those are all the questions to the homemaker tag. I tagged myself just because I felt like answering all these questions and I thought it was super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and let's get to know each other. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye! What's up guys? In today's video, sorry. Okay. Gosh, I feel like I hate answering questions on the spot. Mommy. I hate that I'm talking my nasal. If you, oh wait, I do have kids.